No, 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 no. Oh, oh, wow, wow, wow. Nee, is een bite, oké? Want Alex, weet je wat je af en toe met me doet?
Wat?
Je maakt me helemaal wild.
Oké dan. Leuk om te weten. Hello people, my name is Huska or Huska. I don't really matter what you call me, and today we're going to talk about Russian guys in CSGO. And before we start, like the thing that you saw before in the beginning of the video, I was just be-upping for this video, and my friend just said that. I don't know why he did it. I was like, what the fuck, man? Why are you saying this to me? And I was like, what? And I just thought it could be funny for the video, so that's why I put it in the video. But let's go to the subject of the video right now. And the subject is Russians, like you could see from the title of the video. And why Russians? Because it's many people in CSGO hate Russians, you know? Like when they come with Russians, they're like, fuck you, you fucking Russian, I hope you'll fucking die, and things like that. But just think, right? What would happen if you will just be nice to the Russian guy? What would he do? He will be nice to you, right? Easy like that? Well, that's what I think actually. Because many times I just was like, hey, you're a fucking Russian, fuck you, man, nobody likes you. And what happened? They didn't give info in English. That's why they didn't give info. It's because actually I said without asking nice, I just said fuck you, nobody likes you and things like that. And I think that's the reason why they didn't give info. And many people do this actually, and they're like, yeah, in North America everything is nice, but in North America you have like the other countries that speak Spanish, so it's actually the same problem. Well, there is no problem if you just ask nice, because everyone can speak a bit of English in Counter-Strike. So yeah, if you come with Russian, just ask nice and things like that. I must be honest with you guys, I don't always ask nice actually. Most of the time I actually rage quit and things like that. No, not rage quit, but I actually rage swear and things like that. So don't do that. That's just a tip. I think everyone will understand that. And that's just it, you know. Don't fucking swear to them. And actually, last match when I played with 3 Russians and my friends, I actually recorded that video. So if you want to see something from that match, just say, "Can we see something from that match?" And I will make a video about it with subtitles and things like that. And yeah, you know what irritates me? Like, we were nice to them in the beginning. We weren't swearing to, like, we weren't saying fuck you to them. But they just gave info to us in English, but they were typing Russian in the chat all the time. Well, it wasn't Russian, it was actually Polish or something like that. But it was annoying as fuck, you know. Like, hey, let's fucking. When I was in a 3v1, they were just typing Polish shit to each other, and I was like, could you please shut up? Because I always hear like the little sound when someone types a message, and was like, Jesus fucking Christ, just shut the fuck up with your fucking messages. And my friend was like, man, don't take it so hard, don't take it so hard. But I was done with it the last couple of matches. I'm done with fucking Russians, man. I must be honest with you guys. But you know, if you just fucking ask nice, maybe they will be nice to you. Just ask nice, like I already said, it's like 10 times or something. Just ask like, hey man, could you just give the info in English? That will be very nice. You know, just don't say fuck you, you're Russian and things like that. They won't appreciate it actually. So just ask nicely, hey man, can you give me some info? And some maybe they will say yes, maybe they will say no. But just make the best out of it. You know, it's just a game. It's just a fucking game. I know some of you guys will take it very serious because you're a high rank like me. I'm legendary eagle and I'm taking it very seriously. Like I don't want to lose, you know. I just want to rank up. And they're like, and like I don't want to be mean to silvers, you know. But it doesn't really matter if you lose 1 or 2 games in silver. For us then, like everyone was a silver, so I don't understand why people say you play like a fucking silver because everyone was a fucking silver. Like no one started like a gold nova. Well, maybe like the CS or Sprouse from the early days, but I don't think actually anyone started with Nova or MG. Everyone started in silver, so just live with that. I'm actually I'm not talking about Russians. Actually, I'm just talking about um, silver. Lol. Well, I have some nice Russians in my friend list, and I can't lie about that. I have some very nice Russians in my friend list, and like I play with them, and they're like like nicest guy I have in my fucking friend list, and it's not normal, Like, don't hate the Russians like all the time, only if they fucking say fuck you to you. But if they're just nice and they will try to communicate with you, just communicate back then. Like, when he says one is short, like on Inferno, just say, thank you, man, I will watch short or something. Like when you're planting the bomb on T-side. And when you die, just say, like, I got killed at short, he's short, things like that. Don't get fucking mad. It's not always the Russian. Like, if you die, it's not the problem of the Russian. It wasn't the Russian. Don't blame it on the Russian always. And I'm actually not going to say from which country I am, because maybe one will actually notice it, because the beginning of the video you will actually notice the language, and you will know in what fucking country I live. But I think many people will guess wrong because it sounds like a language that isn't the language. And sorry if my English wasn't great this episode. It's because it's 2 a.m. actually, and I don't want my mom to wake up because she has to work tomorrow at 8 p.m. So that's why I'm making many mistakes in my English, and you will be like, why are you making mistakes when you need to be quiet? Like, when I can talk louder, it isn't so hard for me to talk English like when I talk quiet, because I actually have many English friends, like Americans and things like that, and they say your English is okay, man, don't feel ashamed for it. But I'm like, man, I'm not sure. But I will just try to keep this channel going, because I don't really care what you guys will say to me, like, fuck you. Just, I don't really matter if you just say nobody likes you or something, because I know I have friends and things like that. And yeah, I hope you like the first video on my channel. The second video will not be like talking away from the subject. It will be like 100% on the subject, because this was like my first video introduction and things like that, and other things than only Russians. But next video will be 100% the subject and nothing else. Maybe some other shit, some jokes and things like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.